Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It has been a while since I have posted here on the Sports Lovers channel. That is just because I've have been really sick these past couple of weeks, and B, also been super busy with life itself. So I have not gotten as much of a chance to post here on this channel as I would have liked to, just because I've been sick. I had a really bad cough these past couple of weeks, so I have not been as active here on the channel, which means there's a lot of news that has happened since we have last posted on the channel. Obviously, March Madness, the national championship game, is tonight, and we are going to preview that today in this video. But throughout the coming videos of the week, we, of course, are going to be talking about other things as well, like the Masters. We're going to talk a little spring football as well. We'll talk a little NFL draft. And then, of course, we will react to March Madness on Friday as well. There's just been so much that I have missed because I have been gone. And, yeah, I cannot wait to get back to posting content, hopefully fully, almost at 100%. Still been coughing a little bit and sneezing a little bit, but we should be good to go with content for the rest of the week. Anyway, like I said, again, we will have a Masters preview this week as well, as it is Masters week. We will also talk a little spring football, NFL draft, and, of course, recap the March Madness tournament as well. Yes, I know Auburn did lose on Saturday in the Final Four matchup versus Florida, as they will be taking on Houston in the national title game. We are going to preview that here in a second, but I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Auburn basketball, because this season has been an absolute great season to watch Auburn hoops. Obviously, Johni Broome is gone now. Chaney Johnson is gone. Chris Moore is gone. Dylan Cardwell is gone. Those four guys alone are the embodiment of what it means to be an Auburn Tiger. So I just want to say thank you to that. Also, in the world of Auburn sports news, Tahad Pettiford has declared for the draft, and it's being rumored that Chad Baker-Mazara will come back to Auburn as well for his final year of eligibility. And maybe possibly Denver Jones or Chaney, if we could get that in there as well. Tahad, again, declaring for the NBA draft is going to be an interesting one to see. But he's still keeping his eligibility, so maybe he will come back to Auburn and run it back next year. But regardless, it was a heck of a season for the Auburn Tigers. Maui champs, SEC champs, obviously beat Bama. Obviously, 16 quad one wins, a new school record, most wins in program history for Auburn as well. And then, of course, Bruce Pearl being the National Coach of the Year. So, a lot of positivity towards this Auburn men's basketball team. I am not mad that we lost that game against Florida. I am just sad that the ride is over, and I'm glad that I got to watch Dylan Cardwell and Johni Broome in Auburn uniforms as well. So, Auburn basketball, thank you for the ride that it has been. That was my little tribute section of the video. However, it is National Championship Monday. We have two teams that are really good playing in this National Championship. Two teams that deserve to be there in Florida and Houston. And we're going to talk about it right now. So here we are at the National Championship game. And you got Florida, you got Houston, you got a number 1 seed, you got a number 1 seed. By the way, both teams absolutely deserve to be there. There's no question about that. Whoever wins this title game tonight will be the most deserving of this national title. That is for sure. I am emphasizing that 100%, that whoever wins this title definitely earned this national championship. That is for sure. Florida coming back down 8 at the half against Auburn. Yes, that still stings to me a little bit that we couldn't close out that game, but they played lights out in the second half, and they are a really good team. Houston, 9-0 run in 30 seconds against Duke. Held Cooper Flagg to miss that game-winning shot, or game-tying shot, I believe, as well. What a game that they had on Saturday night to close off the Final Four semifinals as well, and for them to get to the national championship. Both teams do have the same record at 35-4 on the season. I believe the Florida Gators lost were to Georgia. Someone else in the SEC, and North Carolina was one of them as well. Houston, I'm not sure who they lost to, but I'm sure they had really good losses as well. Some of the top players, obviously, Alex Condon, I'm looking at for Florida, who could rebound the basketball really well. Walter Clayton Jr., obviously one of the best point guards in the freaking country right now. averaging 18.5 points per game, 45% from the field, 87% from the free throw line, and also averaging 4.1 assists per game as well, which leads the team in that category as well. So Walter Clayton Jr., Houston, they're known for having really good key defensive players, but I'm interested to see how Houston handles Walter Clayton Jr. and Alex Condon. Alex Condon being one of the main defensive rebounders guy and one of the main guys in the paint that Florida likes to go to as well. They absolutely cooked the Auburn Bigs, especially that second half with Dylan Cardwell and Janai Broome as well. But again, Florida, they got some dudes on this team. I am very interested to see this national championship matchup. Again, a lot of this national championship matchup is going to be who earned it. I'm going to look at the Florida roster really quickly just to break it down, just because they have so many good players that can score. They have a lot of really good players. I cannot wait for this matchup here tonight. Alex Condon, Walter Clayton Jr., of course. Chinny Lou, he did foul out against Auburn on Saturday, but I expect him to be good to go in the national championship game. Obviously, you got Will Reichert as well. You got Elijah Martin as well coming off the bench, I believe. Denzel Alberton, I believe, is also coming off the bench for the Florida Gators as well. They've got some dudes on the offensive side of the ball. For me, Florida, it is how much you can hold this Houston team. Because in that Duke game, we saw them come back literally from 9 points down with 30 seconds left in that game. So the key for Florida is going to be holding Houston offensively and not allowing them to shoot the three ball. They got better as the game progressed. I think they're going to come out and be one of the top three-point percentage shooting teams in this game. And I'm expecting that, right? LJ Cryer, one of the best players for Houston right now, 15.6 points per game, 41% from the field, 90% from the free throw line. Obviously, Roberts, 6.5 rebounds per game. You got Uzan as well for Houston, 4.3 points per game as well. And he is also averaging 4 assists per game for the Houston Cougars as well. So both teams, they have some ballers on the floor. This is going to be about who can get a stop. This game is going to be fast-paced, if you're asking me. I'm expecting Houston to try to slow it down a little bit, but Florida likes to play really fast-paced basketball. So I'm expecting Houston, obviously, with Cryer, obviously, him and Roberts to slow the game down, try to control their guards like Walter Clayton Jr., Alex Condon as well, Elijah Martin in there. Florida can just hit you with anything. They have so much depth on that team that they can literally hit you with anything. That is the reason why Auburn lost that game on Saturday. It's just because of the depth that Florida has. So my prediction for the national championship game, I got Florida winning this matchup. They are not favored according to the ESPN analytics right now. They are a 1.5 point favorite right now, but ESPN matchup predictor says Houston is going to win to 65 to 34% as well. But I got to go with the Florida Gators, man. They have been one of the hottest teams coming into the NCAA tournament. They're one of the best teams in the country when they can shoot the three ball and when they can get hot. Houston, I just don't know how their offense is going to look. They've always been a good defensive team, and that is what kept them in the game against Duke on Saturday. But I don't know if it's going to be able to keep them in this game against Florida, as Florida's guards are just way too good, and I have Florida winning the national championship in 2025. Alright, that is going to do it for the first video back, everyone. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, turn that bell on, as of course we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Once again, like I said, we will of course have videos throughout the week because I have just been gone for so long, about 2 weeks now. I have just been really sick. So hopefully I'm starting to get back to 100%. We got the Masters this week we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the NFL Draft. We're going to recap March Madness as well once the title game gets over with, probably on Wednesday or so. And then, of course, we'll probably talk a little Auburn football, spring ball as A-Day games get underway this week as well. So, lots to talk about this week. Hit that sub button. Leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your national championship prediction in the comments down below. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.